Charles Scudder is a 21-year-old communications major at the University at Albany. He has an intense love for sports and is currently the manager of the UAlbany men's basketball team. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How you doing?
I'm doing good. All right. When did you first recognize your love for sports?
Well, like everybody, when you're young and you go to the park and you trying to be active and you're playing some sports. That's when I first got love for the sport. But mainly when I went to high school, pretty much.
And what were your favorite sports growing up?
Basketball, pretty much,
Basketball.
and somewhat baseball because my grandmother used to watch it all the time. So I just watched it with her.
Yeah. And did you grow up as an athlete, or were you more of a manager type of guy?
I would say I grew up as an athlete because I like to play and I always played a lot, but it was never one of those things where I came out the womb playing basketball.
And what teams have you managed for in the past?
I've managed my high school team, Utica College men's basketball team when I was in Utica, and the women's basketball team here at UAlbany, and at my current position as the men's basketball manager.
And how was it managing in high school? Because I know Rice was a prestigious high school for basketball.
It was really cool. So the story with Rice is my best friend was the manager, along with another kid named Stanley and Soretzi Davis, and I wanted to do it, but they had the spots already, so I was kind of like a shadow / volunteer, kind of, yeah. So I just every time they had a game, every time they had practice, even though I wasn't a manager, I'd just show up and be there anyway.
And that's how you got the job?
And then that's what made me continue because I enjoyed it. So then when I went to college, I said, hey, I want to become the manager for the men's basketball team here, and I got it.
Okay. And how was it being manager at Utica College in comparison to UAlbany?
Sheesh. It's fun because the players make it fun, but it's just a complete change, complete difference. It's way different, especially since they're two different programs, with Utica being Division III and UAlbany being Division I. It's complete difference.
And what were some of the differences between Division III and Division I?
Let's see, the players much bigger. The coaching staff is much bigger. Let's see, the budget that each team has is way different. The type of trips that we go on and the funds that are spent and the things that we get, completely different.
Okay. And when you first transferred to the University of Albany in the spring of 2013, what motivated you to want to become manager of a Division I sports team?
Well, when I transferred here, in my head, I don't really know too many people except for the people that I knew from back home that came to Albany. So I didn't want to, just be in my room all day. So I said, let me just get involved and let me just stick to what I know. And hey, let me just become the manager. And I didn't want to. I wanted to try something new since I was managing the men in Utica. So I said, let me just try and see what the women are like.
Okay. And what steps did you take to achieve this position?
Literally, step by step, this is all I did. I sat in my first class. I sat next to a girl that was on the basketball team. I made a joke with some seriousness to it, saying, hey, do you guys need a manager? She spoke to the director of basketball operations. The director of basketball operations, Brittany Hollingsworth, she emailed me, and I went in. She set up a meeting. I went in, had a meeting, and I basically got the job.
Awesome. And how was it meeting the head coach?
It was pretty cool. She was real interested in me because she saw from when we were talking. She said I seemed very enthusiastic and she liked my personality and I could definitely hold a conversation. So she said I'd be a great addition to the organization, the program.
Okay. And since you've experienced working for both the men's and women's teams, which do you prefer? and why?
I prefer the men's team only because, well, not only because they're both fun, but I prefer the men's team. One of the main reasons why is because boys will be boys, girls will be girls. So a boy being around so many girls, there's so much you can talk about, so much you can do. But if boys around boys, you're gonna have the time of your life. You got shenanigans. You could talk about anything. Talk about what boys talk about. Just have a lot of. You have basically a group of people that you can relate with on a, certain level.
Okay. And did you see a difference in the intensity between the men and the women?
I didn't really see a difference. Not too much. This is just a great program altogether, the men and the women. So, with having two great coaches, Coach Abe and Coach Brown, it comes with comes with just having such great. What am I looking for? Such a great environment, because honestly, we might not be the best, biggest school, the best school in the nation, but I can honestly say through everything that I've seen, both the women and the men, they both put a lot of time and dedication into what they do.
And how's it like working for Coach Brown?
It's great. He's a real funny guy. He's a real jokester. He's always making jokes during practice. He'll make a slick comment about referees during the game. He's a real cool, laid back kind of guy. When it's time to get serious, he's serious, but he's pretty much my type of guy.
And what's the funniest thing that you can recall him ever saying?
Damn. Oh snap. Oh my God. He said so much stuff. Damn. I'm not even gonna lie. I can't even, off the top of the head, I can't tell you. It's just so much.
And what are your daily duties for your position?
Well, let's see. So when it comes to practice and things like that, I always have to make sure the equipment is ready, make sure everybody has what they need for practice, make sure all the equipment is set. What else? Let's see. Oh, make sure the coaching staff has their itinerary for what practice is like. And during practice, I do the clock. So I just make sure the clock is set, make sure I always have an extra ball just in case the ball goes off court and they need one ASAP. It's just a whole bunch of different things that I do. And my position is not, solely just everything that I just described. There's always something else that can pop up. If they need me to do, I'll do it.
And what are some of the extra things that you have to do?
Well, when we go to away trips, go to Walmart and get all the things that's needed for the bus trips, because these guys eat like rabid animals, so they need a lot of food. But stuff like that, I might have to run a quick errand, might make place a delivery in order for the players, and anything. It varies.
Okay. How do you balance schoolwork and being a part of the team, since you guys practice daily and travel often?
Well, the way I see it is we're in college, you understand? So if you can't balance schoolwork and something else on top of that, then you're just not ready for college, I guess. Understand? So that's how I look at it. Like, it's not, it's sometimes it gets real busy, it gets a little rough, but that's just what college is about.
And what are some of your favorite benefits about being team manager?
Getting to be around the players, because they're really a great group of dudes. Real funny. They come from all over the nation. All over the states. We even got dudes from different countries. 3 Australians on the team, and they're all cool. Actually, we have 4 Australians. Yeah, we have 4 Australians on the team. They're amazing. They're real funny guys. We learn. You learn about people's lives and how people live and things like that. It's real interesting.
Can you recall your first day on the job?
Oh yeah, my first day on the job, it was about 6:30 in the morning. It was real. It was dark outside because that's just what it was like at the time. 6:30 in the morning. It was a shoot around slash practice kind of thing, and basically I was there on time. Did what I had to do. Just watch these guys put in some work, and that's pretty much it.
And what's it like to be inside the locker room with the players?
Nothing but jokes. These guys are fools. They don't know how to act. But of course, that's what we're supposed to do. It's a locker room behind closed doors. We act how we want. But I pretty much it's real cool because I'm not a player myself, but we all just act like we're all on the same level, regardless of whether they're players or not. We're all on the same level. So it's like we're all best friends who just hung out, who just came back from a bar or something. We just act regular.
What has been your most significant memory about working with the men's team?
Ooh, the most significant memory, you ask. Let's see. Besides being on the road and grabbing some great wins, I say I say our times at the hotels, because we could pretty much do, we're all grown men, so we're not being supervised. We're not, being told what to do, what time to go to sleep. So just hanging out and being around everybody in different states, and it's just cool.
Do you have hopes of maybe working for a larger franchise such as the New York Knicks or the Brooklyn Nets?
I could see myself doing something like that, but honestly, I wouldn't mind working here when I get older, or even working for another Division I college basketball team.
Any team in particular besides the Great Danes?
Ooh, that's a good one. Damn, that's a good question. I say maybe. No, nobody. Not
Nobody
yet.
else.
I don't know. Not the top of the head. I can't tell you that.
And why UAlbany?
Why UAlbany what?
That you would stay working at the school?
Because I'm already familiar with everybody, and like I said, Coach Brown is a great guy. I wouldn't mind being a part of his staff and working for him, because I see how his staff gets treated. They're pretty good, and I could see myself being a part of that.
Have you spoke to him about future plans of maybe staying and coming here for grad school and staying with the team?
I have not, but that is soon to come.
Okay, sounds good.